Hello, friends. I'd like to talk with you for a moment about some new developments at church. I'm joined here with my friends, Percy and Zeus. Zeus is in my lap. He may not be too visible right now, but he may get up and move around. Just wanted to let you know that's who's with me today. Anyway, at a meeting on January 6th, the church's Restart Committee met for the first time in many months about concerns that have been expressed regarding the remarkable surge in COVID cases. The surge is due primarily to the spread of the Delta and then the Omicron variants here in the season after Thanksgiving and Christmas, when so many of us were gathered together. This week already, the church office has learned of 2 member households with COVID infections in them. Local schools are seeing scores of students and teachers sidelined with the illness, and even though boosters are now available for anyone 12 and older and vaccines for children as young as 5, the reality is that these won't necessarily prevent infection. Both of the cases in the church are breakthroughs. So, we have decided to take preventive measures to allow us to continue meeting together as a congregation. Anyone entering the building 3 years and older is required to wear a mask that covers mouth and nose, specifically either a surgical mask or one rated N95 or KN95, but not cloth. If you don't have such a mask when you arrive, the church will provide you one. Worshippers will be required to sit with at least 3 feet between groups. In order to accommodate this spacing in the pews, we will continue to leave all pews open for seating. Not for Children Only will be conducted without the young people coming forward to join the presenter. Kids' church and youth programming will continue to take place as they currently do, but participants will be required to wear masks. Now, that said, that's what we mean is that young people will stay in their groups with their parents during Not for Children Only, and then they will exit the pews with Hallie and other adults to go to kids' church. Speakers and singers will remain masked even when presenting, and the chancel choir will be out of session through the remainder of January. Congregational singing will be discouraged, but we will still sing praises to God in our hearts with the musicians. Communion will not be served during this time, and there will be no in-person coffee fellowship after worship. Worshippers will be encouraged, if they want to socialize, instead to visit outside or remotely. The Restart Committee will meet again in a few weeks to analyze data about the ongoing pandemic and how it is impacting our area, and at that time, decisions will be made regarding whether or not to continue or strengthen these protocols. We've taken these steps so that we don't have to return to worshiping online only. That said, we know that many of you will probably want to stay home during this period of time and will observe worship from there. To do this, go to the URL you see at the bottom of the screen and find the live stream on our YouTube channel there. That should immediately come up if you tune in at 9:55 a.m. or later on a Sunday morning. COVID has been a long road, and it's clear that we have a long way to go. But we'll make it through this, and we'll do it together. If you haven't been vaccinated yet, please get that done. If you have been vaccinated, then I hope it's time for your booster, or that you've gotten that done already too. All of this, including wearing masks and practicing safe social distancing and diligent hand hygiene, will get us to the end of this road all that much sooner. Thanks for your attention, and peace be upon you. This week already, the church office has learned of 2 member households with COVID infections in them. Local schools are seeing scores of students and teachers sidelined with the illness. This week already, the church office has learned of 2 member households with COVID infections This week already, the church office has learned of 2 member households with COVID infections in them. Local schools are seeing scores of students and teachers sidelined with the illness. This week already, the church office. Sit down. Anyway. Yeah. It's so annoying when I do that, isn't it?